He says she's too hot to handle.
She seems to have the full-time PMS thing going on.
When he met me, I had an attitude.
But we found her a blind date who says he can handle this heat.
Just had to break the ice and get ready to go.
You lucky she didn't break none over your head, partner.
After he dates someone completely different.
He doesn't like tattoos.
But I like
That tattoo.
He likes women that have their own hair.
It's okay, he liked it that night.
Will these two stay together or have a change of heart?
Welcome to Change of Heart. This is a show where couples who've reached a crossroads in their relationship voluntarily go on one blind date with someone new. In fact, we're going to meet their dates a little bit later. But first, let's meet our couple. Now, she wants to be a dentist, and he hopes to coach someday in the NFL. They've been sharing their career dreams for the past 7 months. Please welcome Silva Bradshaw and Ronald Jackson. Welcome to the program. Now, a few dark clouds have sort of stumbled their way into your relationship, but Renault, we're going to start with you and tell us how you met Silva.
Well, basically, my little cousin, he was leaving town, going to another state. We kind of had a going away party for him. So I seen her, you know, she had a nice little outfit on. I can't lie, I'm a man. Mm-hmm. I was peeping, so, you know, I had to go ahead and do my thing. So I was like, how you doing? And from then on, 7 months down the line, here we are.
There you go, you're checking it out, okay. And Silva, tell us what's so special about Renault.
Well, Renault can be really sweet sometimes. I mean, sometimes I go to school at night, and when I come home from school, it's like sometimes he'll be at my house, and he may have dinner waiting for me. So it's like...
That's nice.
Flowers or something, you know.
Certainly. Now, in the 7 months' time that you've gotten to know Ronald, how has he changed? Has he changed very much at all?
Well, in the bedroom, it used to be a 10, but now it's a 7.
How you gonna play me like
10 to a 7, you're dropping down.
No, you used to be a freak, sorry. But it's like...
It's all good, you know what I'm saying? I mean, 10-7, I don't think you should be hitting with the subtraction or nothing. You could get some addition going. I think her math is wrong.
You are tripping.
Ronald, equal time. How has Silva changed in those 7 months?
Well, actually, I don't think she really tries to impress me anymore because we might go out to dinner and she seems to... I mean, I don't know about you, but I really don't think spitting in public is attractive, you know what I mean?
If I have to spit, I'm gonna spit.
I mean, but...
Why do I need to hold it in?
You spit like a pitcher in the bottom of the knife, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but wait a minute. Wait.
All of that, you know what I'm saying? You a woman.
Everywhere we go, you pass gas. I mean, it's like...
Hey,
wow, one's spitting, the other one's got their own problem.
But hear it.
But I mean, men have their little things. You're a woman. You're supposed to keep it up.
Now, Silva, is there anything else he does that embarrasses you? As if that's not enough.
Oh, his mouth is so big.
Whatever, man.
You hear it all.
If I got something to say, I'm
gonna
say it. You know what I'm saying? I can't hold my...
It's like, if we're in a restaurant or something, he's talking. Has to be the center of attention.
So
everybody in the restaurant is looking at us.
Everybody's knowing your
like,
business.
If they focus on me and they want to listen to me...
Yes, mother. I have to be your mother telling me, shh.
All right, Ronald, how about,
Ronald,
when the two of you are together, is Silva sweet to you? Does she treat you right when you're alone?
Well, actually, yeah, about 15 minutes at a time. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the deal on that is. She can't, you know what I'm saying? 15 minutes is about all I can get. You know, we might watch a movie, for instance. We might be watching a movie or something, but she seems to have the full-time PMS thing going on. I mean, get me right, you know what I'm saying? I'm not that educated. I thought PMS was a 7-day deal, not a 30-day deal.
Ronald, let me ask you, do you compromise, though, since you guys disagree so much? Is there some compromise?
There is no compromise. She's right all the time, and if she is
I'm
wrong,
always right.
we're going to argue until she is right.
Because I'm always right.
Can we let it pass if you're wrong?
No,
admit you're
I'm
wrong.
always right.
We're grown.
I'm always right.
Admit you're wrong, and let's move on. I don't like the
I'm always right. You always try to talk over me just because your voice is deeper and you have a bigger mouth. You always try to talk over me. No, I'm always right, and you know it.
There's nobody on the face of the earth that's always right. So we know
when it comes to you, I'm always right.
All right, we'll let Ronald speak here. Ronald, tell us why you thought this was a good time to come on the show and go on these blind dates with some other people.
Honestly, I'm not too much on the relationship thing. I gave it a try. We've been together for 7 months. It's been cool. I feel if I can go out with another woman and the next morning I can still be thinking about her, then maybe it's all right. But if I'm thinking about another woman, maybe I need to move on.
So it may be whatever that means. Well, it seems that obviously Ronald and Silva have shown that the relationship is in a bit of a downpour. Now, when we come back, we're going to meet the people that they dated, and we'll find out, will they stay together or will they have a change of heart? Stay with us. With Silva and Renault. Now, Silva says Renault is an insensitive loudmouth whose lovemaking skills have gone downhill. So, we sent her out with a soft-spoken, sensitive guy who claims his lovemaking is at its peak. Please welcome Darion Bell. Ronald, let me ask you, does Darion look like a guy who's at his peak?
I mean, depends what you're talking about. The peak of what? You know what I'm saying? Have a seat. It's all good. I'm not tripping.
All right, Darion, we heard Ronald talk about Sylvia having full-time PMS. You went out with her. Did you get a hint of that?
Not really. I mean, I got a hint of it over the phone when we talked
okay.
previously. She was kind of sassy, bitchy, but I like that. You know, I can handle that. It takes a real man to put that aside. You know what I'm saying? You can handle all that.
Okay.
But, you know, it was all good, and just had to break the ice and get ready to go.
Yeah, and now, Ronald, is this the attitude that you were talking about, though?
It's just like you said about breaking ice, tip of the iceberg. You lucky she didn't break none over your head, partner.
Nah.
You all right?
If you get the, you know, you got to get the little masculine thing out of you and, you know, have a little sensitivity. You won't get an ice broken over your head.
Okay.
Now, Silva, maybe they got a point about your attitude. Maybe, you know, there's something to it.
You know what? My attitude is just me. I'm not gonna change for anybody. When you met me, you liked my attitude. That's what attracted you to me.
All right, Darion, let me ask you, did you have a plan then? Because you knew she had the attitude. Did you have a plan to take it on?
You know, we started off, went to a restaurant, and, you know, the sexiest she was, I couldn't resist, you know?
Silva, let me ask you, did his smile when you finally met break the ice? Was that enough?
It did a little more than break the ice. I mean, he had a really nice smile then, like his cheekbones. They like make the smile even better.
Come on now, you doing too much.
What you mean too much?
What, Ronald, you laying it on too much?
Don't hate, man.
All right, Silva, let me
Never
ask you,
that.
did you notice, what was the biggest difference between the two of them
The
right off
biggest
the bat?
difference, Darion had a car that can get us from A to B. We didn't have to get on the bus. But everybody, they're grandmothers, okay?
My brother got a bucket, you know what I'm saying? Let's keep it real. I got a bucket.
If your bucket was running, maybe we can go somewhere in it. But it's
It's all
not.
right, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it's all right.
So that's
But
tough getting around.
You riding in my bucket, you know what I'm saying?
When was the last time I rode in your
And you on the
bucket?
bus, and you on the bus,
Never.
and if we
All right,
get on the bus,
we got to
you
talk
on the
more
bus
about the
with me.
date. Darion, your smile, did it work throughout the evening with Sylvia?
Yeah, I felt as though it worked. You know, I smile a lot when I'm enticed by something like this, you know. But yeah, we went to one of my favorite restaurants. You know, it was nice, expensive restaurants overlooking the city. She wasn't feeling it,
spending
which
the
is
beans.
cool. Which is cool. That's right. Which was cool, but you know, I'm not susceptible to just chilling if she doesn't want to chill. The waiter was kind of upset, but we left because I was doing this for her.
Silva, did Darion seem bothered because of the fact that you had to leave the restaurant?
No, Darion was cool about it. I mean, he was cooler than I thought he was gonna be.
You had no choice.
You know-
You was probably gangstering even to be cool.
Whatever. All I did was
Wasn't
tell
like
him,
that.
I was like, I'm not feeling this place. He was like, cool, we'll drive around all night until we find some place that
That's
makes
right.
me
Got to
happy.
have your way.
It was about me. Okay? About
There
me.
we go.
It was about
It's
me.
always about
So, Darion, there you
All
are spending
making
time with Silva. You're spending the night with her. Was Ronald mentioned at all during the night?
Nah, actually, I didn't even know the brother's name to this show today. I just on the real though. You just told me that she never mentioned it, and
cool.
only
I
thing
hope
she
you
mentioned
will.
was she didn't like football or something like that. And I was like, oh, is that right? I play basketball, so you know, it was on from there. I never heard the brother's name.
Now,
Yeah.
Silva, was there any other chemistry between you and Darion on this date?
Well, after...
I figure if it was a bomb day, she'd just, oh yeah, you know.
See, that's the thing. She ain't trying to tell you
Can you
everything,
give
yo.
me some time to get my words out?
Yeah, let her have some time
There
to
it
speak.
is.
See,
So
that's
was it
why
there?
it's on the rocks.
There it is.
After we ate, dinner was good. after I ate, I was like, we were walking to the car. I was like, it looks like I'm 3 months pregnant. He was like, he stepped back and looked at me. He was like, nothing's wrong with you, you know, complimenting me on my body. But Renault, he thinks a compliment is telling me how much my butt jiggles and like some jeans and some sweatpants.
You know what I'm saying? When she walks,
but you say that's what you like. You say you like my butt, but you talk about how much it jiggles.
I'm gonna be honest. You want me to be honest?
Then Darion also was acted
honest.
more sensitive towards you then, you'd say.
Yeah, like I had just found out that one of my relatives had died, and like Darion actually showed, you know, that he had feelings. To where it's Renault, him being an ass and all. You know, it's like, he was like, when he found out my relative had died, he was like, oh, I'm sorry to hear about it. You know what I mean?
That's how I did it.
Let me ask you something else about your date, Silva. You said that Renault needs to be the center of attention when you're at the restaurant. He's the loudest. Was Darion like that?
You know what? Me and Darion, we had a cool conversation. You know, we laughed, talked about people, did whatever. But it's like the conversation stayed between Silva and Darion. Right. If I was with Renault, the whole restaurant would have to know about the conversation.
And Silva, did things get romantic at some point?
Romantic.
Well,
yeah, how romantic did it get?
You know what? Be quiet. After we left, you know, we were vibing in the car on the way home. We had a nice little vibe going on, listening to the music that we both like. And then we got to my house. He got out the car, walked into the door like a gentleman. Walked me to the door like a gentleman. And then I could tell he wanted to kiss me, but he just gave me a hug.
Yeah. And Darion, why was that? No kiss?
Well, you know, I wanted to kiss and other things, of course. I mean, you know. But you know, I was respecting the whole relationship thing, I guess. But, you know, I just wanted to keep it treated like a lady, like my mom and dad told me about.
All right.
You know, nice hug, goodbye wave, and end it like that.
You kept it very respectful. All right, was Darion's sensitivity and that big smile enough to give Silva a change of heart? We're going to find out later, but next we're going to meet the woman that Renault dated, and we'll hear what happened on their date. Stay with us. We just heard what happened on Silva's date with Darion, and now we're going to meet the woman that Renault dated. Renault says there are 3 words to describe Silva: attitude, embarrassing, and stubborn. So we matched him up with a woman who says there are 3 words to describe the way she treats her guy, and they are make him happy. Please welcome Tina Brown. Silva, let me ask you. Silva, does Tina look like somebody Renault would be attracted to normally?
No. I mean, he doesn't like tattoos, and he likes he likes women like that have their own hair.
I don't like all tattoos, but I like that tattoo.
Thank you.
Renault, let me ask you, if the date got off to a good start, how did things start?
And the hair still look good, even though it's not mine.
Oh, pardon me.
But he doesn't like fake hair.
It's okay, he liked it that night.
Yeah, I sure did.
Mm-hmm. Renault, let me ask you, did the things get off to a good start, the date with
Actually,
Tina?
in the beginning, see, I coach football, so we had a football game on Saturday. I talked to her early in the morning. She volunteered to go, which I thought was cool because Silva doesn't do things like that. She feels if it doesn't have anything to do with her, she's cool on it. So we were going to meet at the football game. She didn't make it, which I was kind of disappointed. But
now, Tina, were you standing him up or what happened?
No, he gave me the wrong directions, so no, he didn't do it purposely. He did not do it purposely. What I did is I took the wrong freeway and went all the way around, and by the time I got there, the game was over.
Oh, and Renault, were you bumming at that point? You were a little bummed?
I was a little upset, but when I got to the house, immediately, she called. I was about 5 or 10 minutes before I was in the house. She called, let me know what happened. I really appreciated that. It showed me that she at least, you know what I'm saying, cared enough to be like, look, this is what happened. Silva doesn't do things like that. It's not even that. She wouldn't call to tell me she wasn't gonna make it. She just finds some kind of way to blame it on me. Well, you gave me the wrong directions, that's why I didn't go.
So Tina,
he doesn't either.
Tina, we heard that Renault had problems with his car. He didn't have his bucket, as he referred to it, to get around. So does that mean you did all the driving?
I drove, yes. I drove. And I'm kind of glad I drove because I did not want him to drive.
Because?
Honestly. And he didn't want to drive too because he was like, I'm glad you drove because I got an 87 Toyota whoop 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 and I'm glad you drove. So I was like, cool, I'm glad I drove too. So I mean, everything was chill. I mean, I drove, it was cool. It was
that's
chill.
good. So Renault, when you finally met her, was she dressed impressed, did you think?
Yeah, she was looking real good. You know, I mean, I'm a man not to try and, you know what I'm saying, say I was looking at certain things, but it was things that did catch my eye. wife, she
I
has
catch her eyes. I don't have things to catch her eyes.
I think she got plenty to catch your eyes, man. What the deal?
like I was saying,
What the deal?
it was a little something that caught my eyes. I was really liking with it. You know
They know what
I'm saying?
you're talking about. Don't trip.
That's right.
They know.
And Tina, and how was Ronald dressed, and how did he look to you when you met?
Nice. He was nice. I mean, he was dressed decent. I mean, his appearance was great. I met his sister. I mean, it was cool. He was.
All right, so Renault, were there any more problems? At least I hope not at this point.
Actually, no, we had a really good evening. Conversation was cool. What we did is, see, I mess around with music a little bit, hip hop. So she
rap?
was interested. Yeah,
You
no
can't
doubt.
even go
You got
there.
skill?
You know what?
Yeah,
I
no
would be
doubt.
really interested in your music if you would bring it to me. You never bring it to me.
You don't want to
I
hear
wouldn't-
about
I
it.
always ask
I
You don't want to
questions.
hear about
No,
it.
You know,
I always ask questions about your music, but you never, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You never bring it to me. If you brought it to me, then I would be around your music more.
So what happened, though, with the music?
The music was the bomb. I love hip hop music. His beats was up on point, everything. His friends, I too much didn't get along with a couple of his friends.
Low attitude there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as a man, I seen that the situation wasn't too comfortable for her. So I said, you know, she said she was
Right.
ready, so we left. Leave my
Right.
friends where they was. This was about our evening.
And he apologized all night for that happening. All night he apologized. I told him it wasn't no point in him apologizing. His friend's ignorance is not his. So.
All right, Renault, did you get a chance then later to see if Tina was an embarrassment in public, like you said Silva is
Oh
sometimes?
no, that's what I'm not.
Actually, we went to a spot called Hot Wings on Melrose, and as you know, if anyone has ever eaten barbecue chicken, it can be kind of messy, but she still maintained. As a lady, we had good conversation. She didn't actually devour her food. And she also actually didn't lick her fingers from the knuckles to the nails, and I couldn't, you know what I'm saying?
All right, so Tina, things are going pretty good here, it sounds like, at least
Yeah.
from my perspective.
I mean, I
Did
had
things
fun.
continue that way?
Yes, it
Did
did.
it keep going?
After that, after we went to Hot Wings, we went back to my house and we watched a movie.
No.
And then we cuddled for a little bit, and then I took him home about 1:30, 2 o'clock.
You know what I'm saying? We had a nice
Yeah, we
little...
had a real nice time. We had a lot in common. He likes hip hop music. He likes football. I like all
Good.
the
Well,
same
Renault,
things, so-
before you left the house, though, how cozy and comfortable were
I mean,
you?
basically, it was just me and her. We was watching a movie, you know, real comfortable, hugged up, watching a flick, chilling for a while. I saw the situation.
don't do that.
I saw the situation was nice. So I feel I could have made a move, but I respected how things went. And as a man, you know, I thought I would call it an evening because I didn't want to disrespect.
Well, we'll see if there'll be more than one night, because will Ronald and Silva have a change of heart, or will they stay together? During a break, they're going to make their decisions. We'll find out what they decide when we come back, so stay with us. The moment of truth, because during the break, Silva and Renault each made a final decision about the future of their relationship, and there's no turning back now. Will they stay together, or have they had a change of heart? Renault, you said you came on the show because you wanted to test your relationship to see if you could be tempted. So that's what we're going to find out if that happened. So we sent you out with somebody with less PMS, somebody that didn't always have to be right and didn't embarrass you in public. You had a really good time with Tina. You know, she was willing to go to your football game even though she didn't make it. She liked your hip hop and the whole music scene. And then you did some snuggling at the end of the date before you went home. So it was good, but you do have some history. So your decision, stay together or change of heart?
Well, like you said, it was a test, and our relationship's kind of been on a B level lately. And my day with Tina, no doubt, was an A. I had a good time, you know, we chilled, we had a lot of things in common. So, I mean, it's been real and everything, but I think obviously I'm gonna have to still try and work things out, and I'm gonna go ahead and stay together.
Stay together. Okay, Tina, sorry things didn't work out for you. She's okay. Silva, your turn now. Now, you said you wanted to date somebody that didn't have to be the center of attention, and it was going to be loud all the time, somebody that was going to be more sensitive to your needs, somebody that wasn't driving a battle bucket like Ronald. There you are with Darion. You had a really good time. He has a lot of the qualities that you're looking for. We heard you share those with us. Ronald does want to stay together. Your choice now. Stay together or change of heart? What do you say?
Well, Darion, we went out. I had a great time. You know, sensitive. You know what I mean? We had a real good time. And Ronald, you know that we've had some problems. You can be insensitive and your mouth can be really big. but I'm going to turn you sensitive, and I'm going to quiet you up a little bit. And I think I'm going to stay together.
Stay together. All right, Darion, sorry things didn't work out for you. Ronald, Silva, you guys said you wanted to test your relationship. It looks like you passed the test. You hadn't been tempted. You're going to be together and hopefully stronger from this point forward. So good luck with you two of you. That's our show for today. Thanks to Darion and Tina, and good luck to Silva and Ronald. We'll see you here next time on Change of Heart.